Late tonight, a major win for House Democrats. A federal judge ruling the Justice Department must turn over secret evidence from the Mueller report because the judge says the Democrats' impeachment inquiry is valid. That ruling knocking down arguments by the president and his allies that a full House vote was necessary to begin the process. Meantime, the president is touting his Justice Department's inquiry into itself, focusing on the origins of the Russia probe into 2016 election interference that a source familiar with the matter says has become a criminal investigation.
I think you'll see things that nobody would have believed. This was the worst hoax in the history of our country.
That criminal investigation overseen by Attorney General Barr, but it's already raising alarms among the president's critics.
I found the timing interesting, given the increasing heat around the impeachment inquiry.
Top Democrat Jerry Nadler tweeting the Justice Department has now become a vehicle for President Trump's political revenge. The investigation will now have the power to subpoena witnesses and file criminal charges, but it's unclear who or what potential crimes they're investigating. Also tonight, the president dismissing concerns he needs a team to defend him against House Democrats' impeachment inquiry.
Here's the thing. I don't have teams. Everyone's talking about teams. I'm the team. I did nothing wrong.
One of the president's top defenders, personal attorney Rudy Giuliani, tonight raising eyebrows after what's best described as butt dialing an NBC News reporter.
The problem is we need some money. We need $200,000.
And Lester, the context of that comment is unclear, but on the voicemail, Giuliani's heard discussing the Ukraine investigation, the Bidens, and the Democrats.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.